Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. We preview today's County Commission meeting. County leaders considering conservation impact fees to buy land for preservation. The leftover ingredients from a controversial brewing company are causing a massive rodent infestation, and an Uber driver was caught in the middle of an elderly fraud scheme. We'll get to all that and more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We've got Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar. We've got BNS Signs, Facial Rejuvenation Center, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Handy Houses, and Sonny's Barbecue. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. Follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and download our app from the Apple App Store. All right, good morning, everybody.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
How we doing?
All right, it's almost the weekend.
Dude, I wish. Yeah. It's going to be a week. It's going to be a week and a half in 7 days.
Okay.
I can't do that.
All right, that's usually the way my weeks work. People talk about having 40-hour-a-week jobs. I think that's fun to have a part-time job.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
To have
fun.
Weekends and stuff?
Fun.
Dude, I'm up against a deadline, so as soon as I leave from here, I have to go finish this project I'm working on for a different job, and then pick up my car from the shop, and then go up to Jacksonville for an appointment. It's going to be a great day. It's a great day.
Great day.
How are you doing?
Oh, life is good.
Survive the time change and all?
I'm waking up pretty early.
Yeah.
So I'm waking up around 5 instead. I normally wake up at 6:30, almost without an alarm, sometimes 6 without an alarm, but it's 5 o'clock's, and that's rough because, like 5 o'clock, and then I have the evening show, and then I'm usually doing something else with the nonprofit after that.
For sure.
So it makes my days a little longer if I wake up too early.
Yeah.
I have extra hour. That's the best time I sleep is like that last hour.
Last hour.
Yeah.
I have not slept through the night since time change. I have woken up the past 2 nights at like 3:30 in the morning. Can't go back to sleep.
Well, my bladder doesn't let me sleep through the night most nights. So that comes with getting older.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I usually sleep through the night.
Yeah.
I usually sleep very well, but not the past few.
I've never been a good sleeper though.
No?
So, no, I've never have. So
it takes me a while to fall asleep, but once I'm asleep, I'm usually pretty good.
Yeah. No, my brain will wake up and then it's like, hey, you should think about this. And then think about this. And then think about this. And I used to keep a notepad beside my bed, and I had to do away with that because that really kept me up.
Oh, yeah.
Because then I'd write one thing down and then I'd write another thing down. And so I stopped doing that.
Yeah.
So.
I could see how that would be a problem.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So
lots of thinking at 3:30 in the morning for me the past 2 nights.
But I mean, some people need more sleep than other people. I've never been a person that's required a lot of sleep. Now, sometimes I'll crash for like a weekend, and just kind of just have a veg day. Yeah. And sometimes I need that veg day just to recover, so my body can recover.
Yeah.
My brain still wants to work, but my body's like, okay, we need a day off. So that happens. That happens about every 3 weeks or so.
On occasion.
Yeah.
What about you, Blake? You sleeping good?
Oh, hey, Blake, wake up.
Hi. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Blake. Did everyone have a good Halloween? I haven't seen you since the weekend.
Yeah. It was good.
Busy?
It was good. I had about 30 kids. Came to the house.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Rebecca had it decorated real nice, and
cool.
fog machine was a big hit, but it kind of fogged over into the street, which was probably a hazard at one point.
It happens.
So, but no one was hurt.
It was good.
In the fogging.
Mark's safe.
Yeah.
We had a great night. We had like front yard barbecue situation. We had a family come by dressed as Jareth and what's her face from Labyrinth? Can't remember Jennifer Connelly's character. So that was a lot of fun, and I guess they weren't expecting anyone to know their costume. And my husband starts playing music from Labyrinth, and they're like, "Yes, someone got it!" It's awesome. It was great. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Fun night. Lots of family. It was good. It's good. Do we have a question of the day?
Question of the day. Today is Chicken Lady Day, but I wanted to know, what's your favorite chicken meal? What's your favorite chicken meal?
Chicken piccata.
Chicken piccata.
Chicken piccata with angel hair pasta. So good. And Michi's had a great chicken piccata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Blake, what is your favorite chicken meal?
I'm not sure where we had this at, but I definitely remember like having like fantastic fried chicken with I wasn't sure if it was in like South Carolina or North Carolina. But I do remember like this like one spot like off the highway that just had like fantastic chicken, like the skin was all crispy.
The last trip we did?
I don't think it was that. I think it was a different trip.
Okay, because we had pretty good chicken last trip we did too. So on the way up. So just a good fried chicken is what you're saying.
Yes.
And I do love a good fried chicken. I love Kentucky Fried Chicken. Chicken's wonderful. But the one that stands out is my grandmother's chicken and dumplings. I can make chicken and dumplings, but it's still the way your grandmother made it was so much better.
Yeah. My mom's chicken and dumplings is my favorite. I haven't tried yours yet because I haven't got the recipe for real yet.
Yeah. Oh, look, I got to screenshot that for you. So it's super simple. The one I do it's almost like a cheat.
Yeah.
It's almost like a cheat. So
Louis just made me chicken and dumplings when we had the cold snap, and so I've been enjoying chicken and dumplings.
Oh, gypsy chicken. Ooh, that's
good too.
So,
Arroz con pollo, very good.
Yeah.
Spanish chicken and rice.
Now you got to go down to Ned's to get something similar to it.
In the comments, they're saying that Dick Cheney has passed away.
Okay.
Yep.
They announced at 84 he has passed away.
Yeah.
So that is that.
Okay.
All right.
Former vice president.
And also I'll say honorary mention Smoking Spencer's though their chicken sandwich though the sauce is fantastic.
Well, and the wheel also has their chicken salad. Pita is
all right.
Yeah, it's so might be doing that today, Rebecca.
Their fried cheese is so good.
Unless Spencer's at the courthouse. Spencer?
Please
Spencer?
Hello?
Please.
Is this us just begging for lunch?
We want you back, man.
Is that what's happening?
we don't have any problems.
Yeah. So,
Do we have a quick check of the weather?
it's still brisk.
Still brisk. All right. That quick check of the weather brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets. Bin 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker, it's the perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after-work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music throughout the week. Open daily 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right, buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blake's traffic report.
The cameras are finally sunny.
Look at that.
Woohoo!
The light looks great.
Upper right, there's no traffic.
Yeah.
For a while.
Oh, okay, there they are.
There they are. That's just...
There's like a dead spot in the traffic that's hopping from
when
the
I first
cameras.
looked up, there was no cars.
That's mile marker 229. So probably not a whole lot of people going down to Daytona compared to going up to Jack's.
What do you mean? So is that our only south-facing camera?
I think I think all of them are facing south. So
Okay. The light's just different in that one.
yes.
Everything's moving. It's not too busy. All right. That Hit the Blake's traffic report brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenience stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's Historic Hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with a full fare guest through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. Moving into the news, here's what's happening at today's County Commission meeting. The St. Johns County Board of Commissioners will meet this morning with a full agenda that includes public hearings, proclamations, and potential updates to county ordinances. The meeting will open with roll call, an invocation, and the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a performance of the national anthem from the St. Augustine High School Chorus. Commissioners will then issue 2 proclamations recognizing November 8th as St. Johns County Israel Friendship Day and November 11th as Veterans Day. One of the most closely watched items is a public hearing on a proposed amendment to the county's park ordinance that would officially ban smoking and vaping on all St. Johns County beaches and parks. The ordinance would also classify cigarette butts and vaping materials as litter. The proposal stems from a civic effort led by students and educators at Washington Classical Christian School who spoke to the board earlier this year. This will be the first hearing and no vote is expected. Commissioners will also hear a major modification request for the Tocoy River Estates development, a 205-home project near County Road 214. The Planning and Zoning Agency previously voted unanimously to recommend denial of the proposal. Other scheduled hearings include the second reading of the updated impact fee ordinance, which would adjust fees based on recent growth studies, and a discussion on possible land development code revisions related to recreational vehicles, outdoor archery, and application procedures. Also on the agenda, the funding request from the St. Johns County Parks Foundation, a presentation on the United Way of St. Johns County on its Transportation Access Program, and the second reading of an ordinance to establish the new Agricultural Advisory Committee. The board will additionally consider new appointments to the Library Advisory Board and several items on the consent agenda, including infrastructure projects, road impact fee transfers, new contracts, and equipment purchases for county departments. Today's meeting will begin at 9 a.m. at the St. Johns County Administration Building, and you can watch live today at the 904 Now app by going to the GovTV section.
Yeah.
All right.
Couple things in there. The park ordinance. I love having the park ordinance, and they need to constantly improve it. But I do think this is a little bit of an overreach.
The no smoking thing?
No smoking, but the littering portion of it needs to stay.
Yeah.
The cigarette butts out on the beach are disgusting. It's the number one pickup whenever we do a trash pickup day. The cigarette butts in the parks is disgusting. You need to dispose of those properly, and don't just flick them.
Yeah.
Don't be a person who does that.
Butt.
Yeah, don't be a butthead. Don't be a butthead. Yeah. But I think it's a little bit of an overreach saying you can't smoke in any park whatsoever.
Personally,
I don't
hate
like
smoking.
I don't like smoking
And I hate to be around it. But also, like, the libertarian in me is like,
yeah, it's an overreach.
You're outside.
Yeah, and especially at the beach where it's even more wide open and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How are they going to enforce? Don't put something in you can't enforce.
Yeah.
I
totally agree with the littering.
Yeah, the littering thing is for real. I don't like smoking, but don't put something in you can't enforce it. It's a waste of everyone's time, and all that's going to do is create conflict when a Karen knows about this rule and is going up to this 70-year-old war veteran who's been smoking for the last 60 years, and he's just trying to enjoy a walk around the park. Yeah. Don't put something like that in there. So I like I said, I despise smoking. I think it's terrible, but they also have the right to do that in an open space like that. So
I agree. I get where their head's at. I don't want to be around it. I don't want it around my kids. I don't want to breathe that in because cigarette smoke can be harmful. I don't know how you lump vaping with smoking because vaping doesn't harm anybody but the person that's vaping. So I don't know how you lump the two together. And I think that you had a better argument if you kept smoking separate, because smoking does have secondhand smoke, and that can negatively impact somebody else. But still, you're outside.
Like, there's certain vapes that do smell bad.
Yes.
But like if you're outside and you're in a space like that, yeah. So indoor space, I understand it entirely. Yeah. But if you're outside in an open park setting, Don't do it around a crowd of people and stuff like that. But I don't know how they can monitor that. So
I personally don't like it, but I don't think it's really enforceable.
Yeah. I think it's just one of those things that's put on the books, and it's really, all it does is, create a Karen.
Yeah.
So, and you don't need that at a park.
Litter 100%.
Yeah,
I definitely
100%
think
behind on the litter thing.
that cigarette butts and vaping
Don't be a
products
butthead.
and materials, all of that need to be classified as litter, 100% enforceable if you don't dispose of it properly. Yes, I expect you to pick up your cigarette butts. You're the one that brought it. You're the one that dropped it. Pick it up. But I don't like smoking, but I don't see how it's enforceable.
All right, on the impact fees, where I'm at with that is, if it's on the new residential properties, I'm okay with impact fees on the residential side. But if it's on the commercial side, we need to develop the commercial. We need to get the commercial going. Don't raise those anymore, because that's already a situation that's hurting the commercial side of us developing. So if it's on the residential side, I'm in favor of it. On the commercial side, I'm not in favor of it. So,
Okay.
so and it sounds like a mixed message there, but they are two completely different factors. So
Well, that makes it more expensive to develop residential, and we don't need more.
yeah, we're fine.
Theoretically, our ratios are off. We don't need more residential. We need more commercial.
Yeah, we're fine on our inventory there. So
All right. Don't tell Mike Davis that, because he says we're still behind.
on residential,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, moving on. St. Johns County leaders consider conservation impact fees to buy land for preservation. A debate over how to fund land conservation in St. Johns County is set to take center stage at today's meeting. Commissioners will consider creating a new conservation impact fee that would require developers to help pay for preserving natural land. The proposal comes as the county faces a sharp drop in funding from its Land Acquisition Management Program, better known as LAMP, which was used to purchase untouched properties like Hawks Island, a pristine stretch of land and marsh, the Matanzas River behind Marsh Creek neighborhood. For the past 2 years, LAMP received $2 million annually, but after recent property tax rollbacks, that number was slashed by 75%, leaving the program with just $500,000 to buy and protect environmentally sensitive land. Now the county is weighing a new solution, a conservation impact fee that would charge developers for new construction generating up to $3 million a year if set at the maximum rate allowed. But commissioners are divided. Commissioner Christian Whitehurst says charging the full amount could hurt builders already dealing with rising costs and an uncertain economy. He's proposing cutting the fee in half to encourage development while still supporting conservation. Other commissioners, including Ann Taylor, argue the county needs to act boldly, saying the full fee is long overdue to preserve land before it's lost to development. Environmental groups, including Matanzas River keeper Jen Lomberg, are urging commissioners to adopt the full fee schedule, saying it's essential after LAMP funding was cut so deeply. The vote on the conservation impact fee will take place at today's St. Johns County Commission meeting. All right. You still the same?
Yeah,
Residential,
still the
yes.
same. Residential,
Commercial,
yes. Commercial, no.
Okay.
And I am a huge proponent of preservation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really the only way we're going to protect our land is through preservation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm, just exact same thing from the previous one. Residential, yes, I'm in favor. Commercial, no, I'm not in favor.
Okay.
So.
Right on.
All right.
All right, Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. We've got Sunoco on North Ponce at $2.72, Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.77, Shell at 146 King Street at $2.77, Owens on South Ponce is $2.77, Sunoco on South Ponce is also $2.77. Mobile and Circle K is at $2.82. Shell on North Ponce is $2.82. Gate at Mizell Road is at $2.99. Gate at US 1 North is $2.99. Circle K on US 1 North is also $2.99. That Gas Buddy Gas Report brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When time matters, remember the name and the number Chris Lucero bail bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. Live music today. JC Hatfield Duo is at Milltop Tavern at noon. Scott Halls is at Ben 39 at 2 o'clock. Jeremy Weinglass is at Michael's at 6. Damon Slaughter is at O.C. White's at 6. Smoke and Joe Showers at Ann O'Malley's at 6. Matt Wilson is at Cortesi's at 7. Chase Riedman is closing out the night at Pierre's Pub at 7 o'clock. Time change. It's an early night. Yeah. That music report brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction, voted Bust of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, Fidus installs the GAF Lifetime Roofing System and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right, so Blake found us a trending story about AI. We know you love AI.
Yeah. AI.
It can be fun.
No, I actually use AI.
Yeah, it can be fun.
I clean up a lot of it because with my dyslexia, it does help.
Yeah.
It cleans up a lot of things for me. Mm-hmm. So, but I use it more as a tool to, get it where the punctuation police doesn't come after me.
Don't get you.
The grammar Nazis out there.
My favorite use of AI is like someone will say, hey, this person said this. You should hate them because they said this. Mm-hmm. And if you put that into AI and say, when did they say this? Then it'll find the clip and you can watch the full context of it. Mm-hmm. So you can decide like, okay, well, did they actually say that? Is that what they meant? Or was this taken out of context and now it's got this whole other thing? So that's my favorite use of AI is I can't watch every single video of every single person talking all the time or every controversial person and trying to scan hour-long podcasts to find the one offending statement. But AI can do it. Yeah. That's what I ask AI to do. So like when someone says this politician said this or this talking head said that, like, well, did they? Put it into Grok or ChatGPT. But college is a problem with AI.
Yeah. Well, I mean, academics in general, even high school.
We're starting to come up against it a little in our homeschool community, and it's a lot of conversation of I'm not in the position where I have to grade papers, but I am in this position where I'm facilitating conversations about kids' projects. I'm answering questions about kids' projects. And if I see a kid that always has a paper written but can never have a conversation in class, then I have to have the conversation with the mom that's like, maybe just make sure.
Might be needing to have this. So, and I think my AI detector, I can tell in trivia.
Yeah.
Like who should get this one right, who shouldn't. And I know it's a profile. I trivia profile, by the way, for all my trivia people out there. I know. I know what you know. And when you come up with a miraculous one that, either you got from the waitress or you got from table 6 people away.
Yeah.
I know when that happens. Mm-hmm. So just know, I know.
So if you get an answer that no one expects you to get, then put why you got that answer.
Yeah, no.
Like, I happen to have collected stamps as a child, and you don't know that about me.
Yeah.
All right. So we have...
So what's this AI trend that we got going on?
So Blake found this story, so he might want to contribute, but we've got an article written here from the perspective of a woman with a child in college and a spouse as a professor. So front row seat to higher education in the age of AI. And what they're finding is these papers, even papers that are supposed to be, what are your personal thoughts on XYZ, are being turned in AI generated. Like they have no thoughts, smooth brain, no thoughts. AI says, I think this. So Blake, what hits you about the story?
So so the main thing about the story was like, when basically like a majority of students submit like the AI essays, like the professor already caught on to it. Mm-hmm. So I believe the main thing about the story was that the professor made all the students write an apology letter, but it had to be like typed out. It can't be AI. Well, guess what the students used in the apology letter?
AI.
Yes, the big red flag was that nearly all of the AI
Had the exact
generate.
same. Yeah.
Yes, the words "sincerely apologize" were in like nearly all of the letters.
Yeah.
Good gracious.
Yeah. So they all look the exact same.
Yes.
I mean, it's not
They're
gonna,
all
it's not
structured
gonna-
the same.
Yeah.
My professor at this college needs an apology letter for using AI. Write me one, AI. And the AI is like, copy and paste from the last 69 that I sent out.
Yeah.
Oh, gracious.
Yeah.
Come on, people. It's not that hard to write a paper. It's not that hard.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Dude.
And I had a habit of, we'd have to write, different reports and stuff like that. And at the end, I always had a habit of saying thank you in advance. At the end of all my like letters,
Yeah.
because a lot of times you were asking for something else, and it
Yeah.
was always thank you in advance. And someone goes, I always know it's yours because you always put that at the end. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I might need to change my pattern a little bit, but I still do that if I'm doing a request or something like that, especially for like home again, and I know they're going to give.
Yeah.
I still write thank you in advance, but it was like my tell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Troy written letter.
Here's the thing that annoys me about that story is that if I'm writing a written apology, I will say I sincerely apologize. Like 100, like I'll put that in, and I have put that into apology letters. So evidently I'm AI. I don't know. My college professors would always joke about how, they have to think twice about essay tests if I was in the class because I write a lot. Like I want to completely answer the question.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get dinged because I didn't fully answer the question. So you ask me, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, well, Amanda's in this class, so we won't have those tests graded until next week. And it's like,
Yeah. And
why you ask then?
because of my dyslexia, I leave out words, and then
Oh, yeah.
sometimes the instructor would come to me and go, "I know you know this. What were you trying to say?" Because I leave out like words like "not," and that's very important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is a very important word.
he is not a nice guy. He is a nice guy.
Yeah.
So,
I don't drop words. I swap letters.
yeah,
So when I'm writing like THs, I'll swap a lot. Like those letter partners that are frequently found together. If I'm writing fast, so I'm doing an essay test, I'm on a time, then I'm writing fast and things start getting swapped and then I cross them out. And so I read Anne Frank's diary and it was one of the person that found the diary was describing it as like perfect penmanship. There was never a mistake. There was never like crossed out scribbles. And I felt so bad about myself because if anyone has to see what I write by hand, I'm crossing things out and I'm correcting things because I'm messing up a lot.
Yeah, so
I am no Anne Frank.
So here's how bad it is. Like, and the professors show the AI apology letters. Like just says,
it appears in every single one of them.
yes.
Good gracious. They don't sincerely apologize.
Yeah. And then,
That doesn't sound sincere.
yeah.
Not at all.
Oh, and then by the way, Amanda, if you are really AI, since you write down sincerely apologize, how many fingers are on your hand right now?
How many fingers?
What are you saying?
Because
I have 5.
because
AI always adds extra fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Deletes fingers. Because isn't it because like it's compiling pictures from
Yes.
animation and from actual photos?
yes, I believe so.
And it can't identify when hands are interlocked, which
yeah.
fingers go where.
Gotcha.
And so AI just will add 8 fingers.
Yeah.
People will post these
Well,
like
hands are really challenging to draw or paint anyway.
Yeah.
And the term "it'll cost you an arm and a leg" comes from painting because if you have your hands and your arms in the painting, it costs you extra.
yeah.
So like only the wealthy of wealthy had their arm. Usually, you only had like this in the old time paintings.
Yeah.
But if they actually had their hands in the painting, it was
Extra fee.
it was extra.
Yeah.
So that's why it costs you an arm and a leg.
That's why Disney animated characters Mickey like 4
That's
fingers.
why they don't. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's easier to draw 4 fingers.
yeah. And they're spread out.
Yeah. All right, that happened to the trends is not brought to you by AI. It's brought to you by Facial Rejuvenation Center. Ready to look as young as you feel? At Facial Rejuvenation Center in St. Augustine, they specialize in natural, lasting results. Whether you're considering Botox fillers, advanced skin treatments, or facial surgery, their expert team tailors every experience to your unique beauty goals. For more than 21 years, the Facial Rejuvenation Center has proudly served the local community, offering a wide range of services, including chemical peels, microneedling, dermaplaning, radio frequency treatments, laser hair removal, and more. Discover renewed confidence in a warm professional setting because you deserve to love the face you see in the mirror. Call 904-810-5434 or visit frcenter.com to book your consultation today. All right, back into the news. Lawsuit claims Ancient City Brewing's leftover beer ingredients caused massive rodent infestation. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
The collapse of one of St. Augustine's most recognizable craft beer brands, Ancient City Brewing, continues to cause problems months after the taps ran dry. The owners of a warehouse on Agricultural Center Drive have filed a lawsuit claiming that leftover grain and brewing equipment from the defunct brewery have left their building unusable and infested with rodents. According to the complaint, the property owner is suing Ameris Bank, which helped finance Ancient City Brewing's operations. The bank had a legal claim to much of the brewery's equipment after the business folded, and under a written agreement was supposed to remove it after the company's eviction on February 2025. The lawsuit alleges Ameris failed to clear out large brewing tanks, piping, hoses, furniture, and piles of grain by the June 30th deadline. Grain that has since attracted rodents, causing what the owner calls a hazardous infestation. The property owner says it was forced to hire cleanup and repair crews, restore damaged wiring and plumbing, and cover removal costs out of pocket. The suit also claims Ameris ignored a formal demand in August to fix the problem and is now seeking reimbursement, attorney's fees, and a $400 per day penalty.
Woo.
Founded in 2015, Ancient City Brewing was once a centerpiece of St. Augustine's local craft beer scene, known for its hometown branding and local loyal following among residents and tourists. But after years of financial struggles and legal disputes, the brewery abruptly closed its doors earlier this year. Ameris Bank has not yet commented on the lawsuit. This sucks.
Yeah.
That poor landlord.
I feel terrible for the landlord.
Yeah.
And the bad part now, Ameris, somebody dropped the ball.
Yep.
And this didn't get done. Mm-hmm. You're losing money on your loan, and now you're going to lose money on this side of it. It would have been best if you'd have if you'd have bit the bullet and done the cleanup. I mean, we'll see how it comes out in the courts, but it sounds like this one's not going to land well, and it's all because it starts with the origin.
Ancient City Brewery.
Yeah, it starts with the origin of it. So
they dropped the ball. They didn't pay their bills.
Yep.
They started the snowball down the hill on this little particular avalanche, and this is a nightmare for that landlord. That sucks.
Yeah.
Rats will eat everything. Everything. We had a couple of rats that had infested the old trainer shack in the old habitats at Marineland that don't exist anymore. And we couldn't leave our lunches in our bags.
Yeah.
Because they would go into our bags and they would eat our lunches. And so we were like, oh, we'll be smart. We'll get like a Rubbermaid tin so that when we're not in the trainer shack, they can't get to it.
Yeah,
they ate
can chew through it.
the Rubbermaid container and ate my pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get one of those Kevlar bags that they can't get through.
We were broke.
But then you might catch the rat attached to the bag.
We were broke as hell, but we kept going to lunch at JT's because it's the only way we could get lunch. Because if you brought it, it was getting fed to rats until one of our coworkers put out rat traps. Mm-hmm. And that was very unpleasant as well.
Yeah.
But then we got to bring lunches back.
It's really unpleasant when you smell it before you find it. Because sometimes they'll run with those
They
traps.
were so brazen that they were there while we were there. So we'd be doing records and we just hear whap, like, David, go get it. Go get it, David. I'm not touching it. I don't want to see it. I don't know. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Like, that's the last thing we wanted to do. We loved animals. We didn't want to do that. But there comes a point where we need to eat our lunch.
Well, I mean,
it is a problem.
Someone spoke at our Rotary yesterday. He did the entire Appalachian Trail, and Dr. Todd Brattenhurst. And congratulations for accomplishing and doing the entire thing. But I've done a little bit on it, and the thing about staying in the shelters is they have mice in them.
Yeah.
And it's okay if you're sleeping and you hear the mice and you're like, okay, that's annoying. But when they run across your face, because that's the only thing that's out.
Get teabagged by a mouse. No.
You talk about something that'll wake you up quick. They use your forehead as a catapult to jump to the next. Yeah. So unless you've never really slept outside unless you had a mouse run across your face.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Anybody want to go hiking with me?
No.
No, thank you.
No.
I'm good. All right. Moving back into the news, away from rats
And mice.
Yeah.
and mice. 84-year-old St. Johns County woman hands $5,000 to Uber driver
Speaking of
in
rats.
brazen elderly fraud scheme. Yeah, this guy is. A Jacksonville man is facing felony charges after deputies say he scammed an 84-year-old St. Johns County woman out of $5,000 in an elaborate bank fraud scheme. According to the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, the woman told deputies she was contacted by callers claiming to represent American Express and Truist Bank, warning her that her account had been compromised. The scammers instructed her to withdraw $5,000, seal it in a plastic bag, and hand it to an FDIC agent for verification. Following their directions, the victim met an Uber driver outside of Jinx Pizza on County Road 210, where she handed over the cash, not realizing the driver had no idea he was part of the scam. Investigators later learned the Uber driver had been hired to deliver the money to a Wawa gas station in Nassau County, where surveillance footage showed a work truck belonging to Jerome Martin of Jacksonville arriving shortly after. Detectives say Martin met the driver, took the bag of cash, and later deposited the money into his bank account. His managers confirmed he was the man seen on camera, and Martin eventually admitted to ordering the Uber and collecting the cash. Deputies say Martin used impersonation and electronic communication to defraud a vulnerable elderly victim, resulting in a verified loss of $5,000. The case remains under investigation. What a freaking piece of trash.
Yeah. That's bad.
How did that Uber driver not know?
All right.
Well, I mean, it was a seal. He was just picking up a packet. I mean, you're not don't do that. If you're ever Uber, don't just pick up a packet.
Yeah, because that is one of the methods that Uber allows now because not only you can pick up not only you can accept a ride, you can do a food delivery. You can also pick up packages, which like everyone knows, like on the Uber subreddits that there's some illegal crap going on with picking up packages, because I saw multiple posts of like people picking up packages like, oh wait, this actually has marijuana, this has weed, this has cocaine. Yeah. Don't do the package pickup.
Don't accidentally become a trafficker by picking up packages.
Become a mule.
Gracious.
Yeah, and if this guy was so smart with this scheme, he put it in his bank account.
Cash.
Keep it in the
What's
cash.
the problem?
You put it in your bank account?
He did.
You're a knucklehead.
That's as up there as like Jussie Smalley writing a check to the muggers.
Yeah, he wrote a check.
Are you saying he wasn't attacked by MAGA at 3 a.m. in Chicago?
He wrote a check.
He wanted a subway.
I know. He paid by check.
Charlie,
if you want to see write it off in his taxes.
If you want to see a funny clip, watch Charles Barkley on Jussie Smollett. You should be able to just grab the clip, and he's like, if you're doing the illegal stuff, don't write checks
with my
don't
autograph.
Put it in your bank account. There's cameras everywhere in the bank, everywhere.
Yeah. So just hold on to that cash.
No, you can spend cash everywhere.
Burn that money, like spend that money immediately before anyone finds out about it. Dang.
Well, you can't spend it immediately. Then everyone knows he just dropped $5,000 on a motorcycle that he didn't have.
You got to roll it out slowly. I mean, I'm not giving advice to criminals, but what a piece of shit.
Hi, Sheriff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't scam people. How about that?
Yeah, just don't rob from an 84-year-old
mentor people.
Someone's
and how
grandma.
To not get caught.
You stole $5,000 from someone's grandma.
That's someone's grandkids' birthday.
Christmas.
Yeah,
It's
Blake's
almost
like, that's
Christmas.
my Christmas.
Don't steal from people, especially not old people.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Ugh.
They give a word.
And even if they're not nice, they've survived a lot. Let them have it.
Yeah.
Good gracious. All right, Troy, how do you want to check the comments today?
Now, on this Tepid Tuesday, I will travel tirelessly through the tumultuous tidings of the commenters.
All right.
Terrific.
The tumultuous travel through the comments is brought to you by BNS Signs. Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to BNS Signs, proudly family-owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high-quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast, responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. Also brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Need a custom, prefab, or portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your need. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. All right, Troy, give us a comments report.
All right. So we have Costco at 258. Buc-ee's is also at 258. BP's at 293. The Circle K down at 206 is at 295, and Wawa's at 299. Chicken and waffles seem to be one of the popular ones, and of course the hippo chicken tacos with Spencer's. AI is the advanced version of Cliff Notes, Bobby. So it was a fun day in the comments there.
Fun day in the comments. Sounds
Yes,
like
and
it.
everyone wants to beat up the lady who stole from Grandma.
The dude that went to
the dude.
steal from Grandma.
Yeah.
All right, Stodem stat.
All right, Stodium stat today, 1979. This is the day that the Iran hostages were taken hostage. They were held for 440 days.
Dang.
It was followers of the Ayatollah Khomeini, and they were mad because the United States allowed the Shah to come into the United States for medical treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Their sworn enemy, and so they kidnapped 92 to start with. They released a lot of the minorities, and they released, I think, some Canadians and a lot of the women. But they ended up holding like 55 for 444 days.
Dang.
So
That is scary.
and it kind of took up all Jimmy Carter's time for the last year and a half of his presidency.
It really was a scar on Jimmy Carter's presidency.
Oh yeah, well the rescue that they did, a weird sandstorm hit, and I think it was called Iron Eagle or something like that. And I think we lost 2 helicopters. They crashed into each other because the storm whipped around it, and that pretty much sealed his deal.
Yeah.
Of where he was at. But the hostages, everyone thinks the hostages were released under Reagan. Reagan had not been sworn in yet, so the hostages actually did get released under Jimmy Carter, but it was the day Reagan got sworn in.
Okay.
So,
All right. That's Stardom Stat brought to you by, for the first time ever, Sunny Barbecue. Hungry for real Southern barbecue? Head over to Sunny's Barbecue, located at 2720 State Road 16 in St. Augustine. Start off right with crowd favorites like barbecue pork egg rolls, smoked wings, or that crispy corn nuggets. Then dig into their mouth-watering St. Louis ribs, or try one of the Pitmaster picks with all of the classic sides, including the famous garlic bread. And don't forget to wash it all down with their signature sweet tea. Sunny's local Pitmasters since 1968. It's so good.
yeah.
All right, plug, Troy.
So good. All right, I have to scroll here. So, Blake, you do your plug real quick because I do have a plug that I want to do.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. So once again, if anyone's looking to sponsor the 904 Now or have a new podcast that want to use our studio space, you can feel free to email me at blake904now@gmail.com. We also do have Bollocks this evening tonight.
All right. I was asked by Chris Lucero to plug this. It is an event, and we're going to plug this several times. It's an event that's taking place on November 15th at the Shrine Club. And it is a casino night. In the Shrine, they do such amazing stuff. St. Augustine Shrine Club. So, if you can get out there, if you're not doing the light up night with us at home again, get your butt over there. If you don't want to do the downtown crowd and have a great time with the shrines and all the amazing stuff that they do in town. So, it is the casino night, November 15th.
That is awesome. I do have one shout out for plugs. I just want to thank the security at the outlet mall and the manager at the Yankee Candle Store. My daughter was at the outlet mall yesterday, late afternoon, and with a couple of friends, and they started noticing this creepy dude was following them, and they realized that he kept going back and forth to his car. His car was parked right next to theirs. So he was parked next to theirs, and he was following them. They were taking like silly videos while they were shopping, and he's in the background of the videos. And you can see him like pop in and then go back out and then pop back in closer. Super creepy. So they went into the Yankee Candle Store and they spoke to those employees because they had talked to them already. They had a good rapport with them, and they got them security and they got them walked to the car. And so I just want to shout out and a thank you to the managers at the Yankee Candle Store and security yesterday, because that was super creepy, and we just really appreciate you.
Yeah, and always be careful of your kids near the highway like that. So that's kind of they can go in any direction.
Yep.
So
the girls did exactly what they needed to do. They stayed together. They went and sought help. Help was offered to them and given to them in such a way that they felt comfortable with that and accepting that help. So everyone did what they needed to do to keep everybody safe, and that's awesome, and I thank them. Yep. All right, don't forget Bollocks tonight. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble. There we go. Bye, guys.